Hacktoberfest is a month-long celebration of open source software. And it's a program that invites developers and non-developers all around the world to contribute to open source and get a reward with a limited edition t-shirt. It's something that DigitalOcean started 5 years ago, and we have been working on it ever since. For DigitalOcean, our mission is to be the simplest cloud for developing modern apps. And one of the key components of our strategy is focusing on open source. It's important because so much of the technology that we use, me, you, anyone who's watching this, open source technology is powering that. And so we were thinking, how can we create a program to enable more of that and give back to this community? So Hacktoberfest really is a global program because DigitalOcean is a global company. And we didn't really know what was going to happen initially. We sort of just launched the program and we wanted to see what would happen. And I'm excited to share that in 2018, the country that completed the most, basically that won the most t-shirts was actually India. In 2017, 20% of the t-shirts were sent to India. In 2018, 26%. So we're seeing an increase year over year. And to answer your question, what that allows Indian developers to do is two things. First of all, many Indian projects like Hasura, like OpenEBS, open source projects on GitHub are getting more visibility and participation. So developers from all over the world are discovering Indian technology on GitHub and contributing. The other thing that's really awesome, and I shared the statistic, that's a lot of t-shirts that are going to developers in India. Because why? Because they're creating code that's valuable to the community. And that's allowing them to grow their experience. It's allowing them to, get job opportunities. They're becoming maintainers on open source projects. I mean, in terms of visibility, it's a really great way to actually grow as an individual. So I think it's really awesome, and it's crazy to see the year-over-year growth in India specifically. Yeah, I mean, we've had a lot of success ever since we launched our data center in India. We've seen our growth in the market significantly increase, and we really love the community, the developer community in the entire world, but specifically in India, and we're excited to continue to invest in the programs that we have there. DigitalOcean wants to continue to create the best cloud experience for developers out there. And the things that we want to be the best at and what our specialty is simplicity, community, and service. So if we can deliver on creating the simplest solution, simplest when it comes to user interface, simplest pricing, simplest, and fastest ability to deploy your technology. That's really important for us. That's how we differentiate. We also differentiate by focusing on community and giving back and supporting communities all around the world. And lastly, service, our customer support. And now we have a customer support team that's continuing to grow in India. So I think as long as we continue to focus on those three areas, we'll be able to deliver our mission of building the simplest cloud solution for developers to build modern apps. Well, firstly, we want to partner with the technologies in India. And we have a team on the ground who's very capable of working with all organizations and software companies in India. So we just want to work with you. So reach out to us and let's find ways to grow together. coming back to Oktoberfest for a moment, Hacktoberfest is really, we find that many of the participants in Hacktoberfest are students. So what that means is students are discovering DigitalOcean very early on in their careers. They're discovering DigitalOcean in their high schools, in their universities, and they're taking that knowledge to their careers. So when you say 5 years to 10 years down the line, that means that we're going to go from introducing DigitalOcean and the tools for enabling innovation at an early stage, and they're going to be using those tools to create the future technologies that are going to be powering Indian commerce in all Indian industries. So I think that it's a really exciting opportunity, and I love Hacktoberfest because, you know, it's not about today, it's about enabling the developers of tomorrow.